What is going on, fellow viewer? This is Steampunk J here, coming at you from my humble art studio, and welcome to another edition of Steampunk J's Reacts and Draws Hurricane Storm Tracker. And today I am gonna take a look at maybe game 25. It is game 25 of the Hurricanes right here, as my Hurricane boys, they go up against the Nashville Predators. And if you are not familiar with what I'm doing here in this Steampunk J's reaction draws right here, what I mentioned in the last video is that I have started this challenge where a year ago, yes, it's been that long, boy, my inconsistency has something to behold, is I follow my Hurricanes team as they go on their season games. And for every game that they play, I do a drawing based on what I've seen or what I was inspired by. And so here I am with another video right here, and in this game right here, I am happy to say that we won this game, but the drawing that I'm gonna do is very different compared to the others. So, what I would like to start off is that this game actually takes place on March 9th, 2021. The game takes place on the Hurricanes' home turf, and even though that they're playing the game during the time of COVID, they're still letting the games go on. But you can definitely tell that the COVID times is definitely upon them, as the arena has a lot of the seats blocked off. They're covered like within this red blanket or red tarp, just to indicate that people can't sit there. But maybe a couple of the Hurricanes or maybe the staff members' families get to see the games, but just keeping social distancing thing in that time. So, but the game takes place, it's black jersey night. We put our goalie, number 39, Alex Nedeljkovic, in the net, and the game just goes off with no goals scored in the first period, but we are definitely leading with the most shots on goal. So we're definitely being aggressive in this game. And then we go into the second period, where the game starts off well until the Nashville Predators score the first goal against us. The first goal by the Preds, scored by Matt Benning, and it was a very lucky shot. And then as the period goes on, the Preds score again on us, this time by their player Favreau, and the game is now a 2-0 game, and we have trailed behind. And I just got myself thinking, yeah, oh boy, this is not looking too good right here. Oh boy, so we got to do something. We got to do something, and we got to do it now. So there's a lot that happens in the second period. I mean, 2 goals have been scored already, and then towards the end of the game, we start seeing a miracle happen with our team captain, Jordan Stahl, scoring with an assist from our boy, Sebastian Aho, and we are now in the lead, 2-1. No, we're not in the lead. I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, whatever. The Preds are still in the lead, but this is me wishful thinking, because I still love my boys, and I would love to be in the lead. Oh well. So Jordan Stahl scores the first goal for the Canes, and now we got ourselves a hockey game, 2-1. And then with just only a few seconds left in the game, with a 5-on-3 advantage, yes, the Nashville Predators have gotten 2 penalties, and they've gotten 2 of their players in the penalty box, which gives them a 2-man disadvantage, and us all the advantage in the world that we need, a 5-on-3. We managed to score a one-timer goal with my boy, Sebastian Aho, coming in with a one-timer goal, tying this game 2-2. And that's the end of the second period. A lot has happened. And then we go into the dreaded third period. Third period is when the tension is high. Both teams have got to score a goal in order for them to win this game. And you know, it's a big chance that whoever scores, they pretty much got this game won, basically. So both sides have been going at each other. Even though the Hurricanes have gotten the most shots on goal within the first period, the Nashville Preds had made a comeback by scoring the most shots on goal. And it's just been a back and forth, sharing the title of, like, you know, who's in the lead when it comes to shots. And of course, no goals were scored in the third period, which means that we have to go into the dreaded overtime, where 5 minutes of pain. And I'm talking about pain not just for the Canes, but for me, because overtime is basically, it's a free-for-all. Whoever has possession of the puck basically has an advantage right here, and the game can go either way, considering the fact that in overtime, it is 3 players on the ice versus 3 players, and you're basically treating this game like it's a handicap, basically. 3-on-3, nobody's in their elements. 3-on-3, nobody feels like they're playing on full strength here. So whoever has the puck possession, they pretty much got complete control, and it's only a matter of time before someone takes advantage of that uncomfortability in this overtime situation and scores. So it's mostly the Predators in the overtime game where they've gained control of the puck, basically. And there was even a moment in there where the Preds made a scoring attempt, but it bounces off the post, giving like this terrifying ringing sound, and that just made my heart stop when that happened. So, but as soon as that happened and it said no goal, I was like, oh dear God. And then that moment where our team captain gets possession of the puck, he manages to fight off that one defender as he goes into their zone. He rips that shot and scores the game-winning goal with only a few seconds left in overtime, sending the Hurricanes on over to a glorious victory. Oh, Hurricanes, man, I love you guys, but when you guys go into overtime, you don't really have a good track record when it comes to overtimes. But man, our team captain, Jordan Stahl, he pulled us through in this game. And of course, the announcers have made a really interesting a statement saying that because of this win, we have now moved into first place in the Central Division. What does that mean? Well, in the game of hockey, we have 32 teams. Well, back in that time, they had 31 teams, but because there's so many teams, we have to divide them into divisions based on location. I think it's based on location to me personally, even though there's some teams where they're in like spots on the map where they're playing on a division where it doesn't make sense. But in that time period, because of the COVID situation, they were playing on different divisions. This is actually a brand new start of a brand new division. Normally, the Carolina Hurricanes played in the Metropolitan Division, whereas in 2021, they have now moved into the Central Division. And the Central Division is basically made up of, I think at the time, 8 teams, I think. So within the Central Division, during 2021, we only played against the same 8 teams. So those 8 teams included us, the Hurricanes, the Dallas Stars, the Nashville Predators, Chicago Blackhawks, the Detroit Red Wings, the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm getting there. New York Rangers. No, not the New York Rangers. I think that's probably it. I'm gonna have to go back again and figure this out right here. So I think I named the majority. Like, I really don't want to hurt my the Tampa Bay Lightning. One more. Yeah. Oh my gosh, when I have to think. When I really and the Florida Panthers. Whew, oh man. I really had to put my thinking caps to the test right here. So yeah, those are the 8 teams, and throughout the entirety of 2021, we just played 2020, 2021, we just played against those same 8 teams. And of course, those 8 teams are always fighting for that number 1 spot within their division. And that's basically judging by the number of games they won, plus an additional points. I mean, I don't know how, the points actually work, but I believe it's how many games they won and how many points that they earned. It's all point based within the NHL. But whoever has the most points by the end of the season before we go into the Stanley Cup playoffs, they become the division champions. And at the winning of this game, we have now moved into the number 1 spot, which inspired me to create this drawing of basically a boxing professional wrestling title belt. Basically, I'm a big professional wrestling fan, and I still watch pro wrestling to this very day. I love, like, the title belts that they got, and so it just got me to thinking, you know what? What if I were to just do like a title belt based on mixed in with the fusion of hockey right here? So what you see is the logo for the Central Division, but I just created it in a belt style right here. So for my Hurricanes, they are definitely at the top. They definitely earned that spot right here, and all we have to do is just hold on to that central leading spot right here. So good job on the Hurricanes. One more victory in the bag, and now it is time for us to defend our title. I know this drawing looks great right here, and it's all thanks to game number 25 right here in the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Nashville Predators overtime victory. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like the drawing that I made, then don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. And also, if you want to see me react to more video games, more Hurricanes games in the future, then don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content and hit that notification bell to always stay notified. To all my fellow artists and art fans out there, this is Steampunk J, and always remember to keep on drawing.